The year is 1872. A ship drifts aimlessly in the vast Atlantic Ocean. It is the Mary Celeste, a seemingly abandoned vessel, sailing silently towards Gibraltar. This is a story of a maritime mystery, a puzzle that has baffled investigators and historians for over a century. The Mary Celeste was found not a wreck but a ghost ship. Its cargo was largely untouched and supplies remained. But the captain, his family and the crew were gone, vanished without a trace. What happened to them? This is the question that continues to fascinate and intrigue us. The Mary Celeste was not always known by this name. Originally christened the Amazon, she was a merchant ship built in Nova Scotia, Canada, in 1861. From the start, the ship seemed to be followed by misfortune. Her first captain died mysteriously during her maiden voyage. A series of accidents and incidents plagued her early years, earning her a reputation as an unlucky vessel. In 1869, after a period of disuse, the ship was salvaged and underwent extensive repairs. She was renamed the Mary Celeste and given a fresh coat of paint, hoping to leave her troubled past behind. Little did anyone know a greater mystery awaited her. In November 1872, the Mary Celeste set sail from New York City, bound for Genoa, Italy. The ship, a sturdy brigantine, was built to withstand the harshest of seas and had a reputation for reliability. The crew and passengers were filled with hope and anticipation as they embarked on what was supposed to be a straightforward journey across the Atlantic. At the helm was Captain Benjamin Briggs, a seasoned mariner known for his piety and meticulous seamanship. Captain Briggs was a man of strong moral character, deeply respected by his peers and crew alike. His experience on the high seas was extensive, having navigated many treacherous waters throughout his career. With God's grace, we'll have a safe voyage. The crew often gathered to pray, seeking divine protection for their journey. Accompanying him were his wife Sarah, their 2-year-old daughter Sophia, and a crew of 7 experienced men. These sailors were handpicked for their skills and reliability, each one bringing a wealth of knowledge and expertise to the voyage. It's a long journey, but we'll be together. That's what matters. The presence of his family provided Captain Briggs with a sense of comfort and normalcy amidst the vast, unpredictable ocean. The cargo consisted of 1,701 barrels of commercial alcohol, destined for Italian winemakers. This valuable shipment was carefully stowed in the ship's hold, representing a significant financial investment for the voyage. It seemed like a routine transatlantic voyage, yet it would be a journey shrouded in mystery, one that would baffle maritime experts and historians for years to come. One from which the Mary Celeste's passengers and crew would never return. The ship was found adrift. Its crew and passengers vanished without a trace, leaving behind a haunting enigma that endures to this day. On December 4th, 1872, the British brigantine DEI Greater spotted the Mary Celeste drifting erratically near the Azores Islands. The sight was unusual and immediately caught the attention of the crew. Concerned by the erratic movements and the lack of any response to their signals, the sailors grew increasingly anxious. They tried multiple times to hail the ship, but there was no answer. Captain David Moorhead of the DEI Greater, a seasoned mariner with years of experience, decided to take action. He sent a boarding party to investigate the mysterious vessel. What they found was startling. The Mary Celeste was not just abandoned, it was eerily deserted, as if the crew had vanished into thin air. The Mary Celeste was eerily deserted. The deck was empty, and there was an unsettling silence that hung in the air. There was no sign of the captain, his family, or the crew. It was as if they had simply disappeared without a trace. The ship's lifeboat was missing, but her cargo was intact. This added to the mystery, as it suggested that the crew had left in a hurry, yet there was no sign of distress. Personal belongings remained untouched in the cabins. Clothes, documents, and even valuables were left behind, indicating that whatever had happened, it was sudden and unexpected. Food and water were plentiful. The provisions were more than adequate for the journey, ruling out starvation or dehydration as reasons for abandonment. The ship's logbook, the last entry made 10 days prior, hinted at no trouble. The entries were routine, detailing the ship's progress and weather conditions. The mystery of the Mary Celeste had begun. The unanswered questions and eerie circumstances surrounding the ship's abandonment would baffle and intrigue people for generations to come, making it one of the most enduring maritime mysteries in history. Clues amidst the mystery. What the ship revealed. The Mary Celeste, a ghost ship found adrift in the Atlantic Ocean, has puzzled historians and maritime enthusiasts for over a century. What secrets did this ship hold? What could the scattered remnants on board tell us about the fate of its crew? The boarding party from the D.I. Gracia found the Mary Celeste in a state of disarray, but not one of violence or panic. The ship was eerily quiet, with no signs of a struggle or any immediate danger that could explain the sudden disappearance of its crew. The ship was seaworthy, though slightly damaged. The minor damages suggested that the ship had encountered rough weather, but nothing severe enough to warrant abandoning ship. The sails were partially set and the rigging was in fair condition, indicating that the ship had been under control until recently. Navigation equipment was present and the cargo hold showed no signs of tampering. The cargo, consisting of industrial alcohol, was intact, ruling out piracy as a motive. The ship's logbook was found, with the last entry dated 10 days before the ship was discovered, providing no clues about the crew's fate. The only indication of something amiss was a missing lifeboat and a few scattered belongings. Personal items, including clothing and valuables, were left behind, suggesting that the crew had left in a hurry, but not in a state of panic. The lifeboat's absence hinted at a possible evacuation, but the reason remained unclear. One hatch leading to the cargo hold was open, and some of the barrels had spilled their contents. This could indicate that the crew had been investigating a problem with the cargo, perhaps a leak or a potential hazard. But it did not explain why they would abandon the ship entirely. A sword belonging to Captain Briggs was found, but there were no signs of a struggle. The captain's cabin was in order, with his personal effects undisturbed. This further deepened the mystery, as it suggested that whatever had caused the crew to leave, it had not been a violent confrontation. The ship's chronometer, essential for navigation, was missing, as was the sextant. These instruments were crucial for determining the ship's position at sea, and their absence suggested that the crew had taken them when they left, possibly intending to navigate to safety. These clues, rather than providing answers, only deepened the mystery. The Mary Celeste remains one of the sea's most enduring enigmas, a puzzle that continues to captivate and confound. Each piece of evidence, from the missing lifeboat to the undisturbed cargo, adds another layer to the story, leaving us to wonder what truly happened on that ill-fated voyage. The riddle of the missing crew, theories and speculations. The disappearance of the Mary Celeste's crew has spawned countless theories, ranging from the plausible to the outlandish. Some believe the crew was attacked by pirates, though the untouched cargo and valuables cast doubt on this. Others suggest a mutiny, though there was no evidence of violence or a motive. Insurance fraud, sea monsters, underwater earthquakes, even alien abduction have been proposed. Natural phenomena like waterspouts or sudden rogue waves have also been considered. Yet none of these theories fully explain the abandoned ship, the missing lifeboat, and the complete lack of a distress signal. Pirates of the Atlantic. A likely explanation? Piracy was a real danger in the Atlantic during the 19th century, and the Mary Celeste sailing through a notorious pirate zone has fueled this theory. However, pirates were after treasure and valuables, and the fact that the cargo and the crew's belongings were untouched makes this scenario less likely. It's possible that pirates boarded the ship, took the crew hostage, and then sailed away with them for unknown reasons. Perhaps the pirates forced the crew into the lifeboat and set them adrift. Without any survivors to tell the tale, the truth remains elusive. The sea's fury. Could nature be the culprit? The vastness of the ocean holds many dangers. Could a sudden and violent storm have crippled the Mary Celeste, forcing the crew to abandon ship? Perhaps a rogue wave, a towering wall of water, capsized the lifeboat, leaving no survivors. The relatively good condition of the Mary Celeste, when found, argues against a catastrophic storm. However, a sudden and localized weather event, like a waterspout, could have caused enough damage and panic to prompt the crew's hasty departure. A mystery for the ages, the enduring legend of the Mary Celeste. The mystery of the Mary Celeste continues to fascinate us. Despite numerous investigations and analyses, the fate of the crew remains an enigma. The ship, with all its unanswered questions, has become a symbol of the unpredictable nature of the sea and the enduring power of a good mystery. Was it a tragic accident, a case of human error, or something more sinister? The Mary Celeste stands as a ghostly reminder that even in our modern age, the ocean still holds its secrets close. Conclusion: lost to the sea, found in imagination. The story of the Mary Celeste serves as a stark reminder of the power and mystery of the sea. It is a tale that continues to capture the imagination, prompting us to ponder the unknown and the unforgiving nature of the natural world. Though we may never know what truly transpired on that fateful voyage, the Mary Celeste remains etched in maritime history, a ghost ship forever sailing the seas of our collective imagination.